Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And yes, surprise, surprise, we're here for a live stream today, when for a while it was not planned to be one. Things change sometimes, and I was in the mood to record and live stream, so here I am. But the rest of the week will still be on the quiet side as I step away from the home and where I have my setup here. So that part is still going to be the same for the rest of the week. Today, I was able to squeeze it in. I was in the mood. It was a game I felt like playing, and here we are. Here we are. I'll say it again. Here we are. Just because it's fun to say. I repeat things a lot, in case y'all haven't noticed. Very common for me to say the same thing. I guess there's a thing for that. I repeat myself, you know, like, very common that it's 3 times. Not 2 times, not 4 times. It's very common that it's 3 times. Something I've noticed or been told about myself. So there you go. A new odd fact about Commander Zigzag. So we'll let folks have a chance to join up here coming up. We'll see if it's very crowded today because, you see, we weren't planning on this stream, so we'll see how many people are able to do the last minute pop in, last minute appearance for today. Other than that, we'll still record, we'll still do this, because just feel like it. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. Still warm today. Looks like Bang decided to keep me company. He's the only one in the room. So at worst, we'll have 1 interruption. I'm hearing Bradford talk to Mayor, and he just made me chuckle. What can I say? So almost to the top of the hour. And then we got to get ourselves to the last of the month, see what our payday holds in store for us. So it's kind of a fun thing. I really decided to jump in here because, you know, the beginning of a new month always feels like a fresh start, no matter how good or how bad the prior month went. And we're going to hope that's the way this one feels and actually starts out for us. Here in the sometimes very hectic, crazy month of June. We shall see. Okay, almost to the top of the hour. We're almost there. Ready to get going. Chug, chug, chug. Bradford told me there's nothing new to report right now, and I would have to say that. In another minute or less, we'll have some more to report. Hope's End! You caught wind of the surprise broadcast tonight that wasn't going to be, but came into fruition. Oh, what can I say? But we're here to get this party started. And speak of party starting, we are at the top of the hour, so let's get this thing going. All right, so I just started off in the situation room. We really have just a couple days to scan to get to the end of the month, and it's always a fun time. Because whenever you get to spend, it's always, I mean, it's just always a fun time.
The report states that the alien craft crash landed in the garage of a suburban
all right, so
family. Tanner residence.
Tanner residence.
Look into it.
So we'll just take a quick look through here. The resources and what we're looking at the end of the month. Alien resource level is 2, 147, research 89. Our threat level that we are giving them at the end of the month, which will make it difference. Yeah, a little bonus stream here. We're getting money to spend. Yes, don't we all love to spend money, even if it's not our own? There's something about it. But we'll take a look at our aircraft. I think what I'm gonna do is pop Red Eye out of here. Is what I'm thinking. Because that's too many days, and we may send him down to Asia. And then if I bring up no pilot assigned, I need to hire some pilots down here, I think. We're full here, and we'll have, pretty much all airships will be ready in Europe come day 1 of June. And if I take this one out, we'll be close to all but one will be ready on day 1. Yeah, so Red Eye, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take you out of the ship. So let's do that. Let's take Red Eye out. Let's get ready to start fresh. No, we don't want to dismiss. What have I got? I don't want a new pilot. Oh, that's the way I got to do it from the aircraft list. Doi. Let's go into Red Eye. Let's change pilot. Let's take him out. And then let's send his ship over to Asia. All right. And then we'll send this one that has no pilot assigned back to take its place. And in the process, something I think I'm aware of, even though it's technically not there, we are going to get our pilot ready to go back in there, and that'll be Red Eye. Even though the ship technically isn't here, we've assigned him to this one that's in transit. So we are fully here, fully there. I do want to look at my aircraft pilot roster and see if there anybody, no ship assigned. Old Geezer needs an aircraft, and he's in Europe. Okay. Well, I think what I can do is I can transfer Old Geezer. I'm just trying to get the air game is ready to go for the new month. I can transfer Geezer, say, over to Asia all by himself, and then assign him to one of these airships. It'll end up going back in here, and that way Old Geezer will get back into the game as quickly as possible. Hey, Felipe, I'm glad you could pop in on this surprise broadcast today. Yeah, spending money is nice. So you got costumes, tickets for an event. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. When you say costumes and everything, makes me think of like Renaissance fair kind of stuff and things like that. So that sounds like fun. So let's go back in here. Pilot roster. I think I can just transfer the pilot without an airship. Let's see. Can I get him over to Asia? Yes, I can. So that way, when we're ready to transfer a ship out of Asia, I can just stick Old Geezer on that airship, and then we're going. think. It's way too hot for thinking. Well, it is warm, but it's not the hot heat wave we had earlier in the year. It's just a nice, it's warm. Got the ceiling fan above me, spinning around, keeping the air moving. It's not hideous. I don't think. The barracks is looking good for the new month. See, you can see me scroll down. There's a lot of folks available. The med bay for the new month will be down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in gen. Yeah, 5 for an extended period, at least halfway into the month. And then there's Van Dorn. Sorry about that. So, the other thing we have to look at, just so we are ready to know where we're at going into the new month, we only need 7 more rank promotions to gain Squad Size 2 to get an extra soldier to take out admissions. That's huge. We're so close to it, I can just sniff it. and I hope we can get to it. As far as what we're building, we're probably going to want to build some more. In fact, I'm gonna think this month, since we're getting close to Gauss and upgrades that we would have there, I'm gonna want to start thinking about workshops. Our research time's been okay-ish. We'll have some big projects coming up. We're having the extra labs, but I think the workshops make sense coming online before then. So I'm gonna spend 40 of the 80 we have to excavate this spot to get workshop space available. I'll probably have to get an access lift down here to eventually start expanding, at least on this side, for workshops, and that's what I'm thinking there. And now, yeah, build by items. I'm not going to spend anything else there. Oh, the one other thing I'm going to do, probably at the first of the month, I'll get a couple more pilots hired on, just so every airship has a pilot. And I got to do less shifting around. It just makes life easier. Pilots are cheap, $10 a pop. Well, guess what? I have the money. Let's do it now. We'll have fresh money at the beginning. So I got one there. How many airships do I have in Asia? I think it's 4. Yeah, so I need 3 more pilots in Asia. Let's just do it. I got the money. I'm used to being broke. Let's just get broke. And then these pilots will be sitting here for anybody that pops in or views the VODs. Let me know in a comment if you're interested in a pilot, or I think everybody here has a pilot that I can think of. So let's just pop in a few new pilots, 2 and a 3. So we'll just leave them untouched. They're at least available in a moment's notice, even if we don't get them proper viewer names. We still have people available for these airships at the beginning of the month. Okay. We're ready to go. We're ready to get to this end of the month and spend some more, I think. Laser rifle, alloy plating. Oh, we'll finish a research. The transfers will get done. Satellite over Germany will be operational. Then we'll get to the council report way down here. And right after the council report, we have another covert up. That may end up being probably what today's mission is, unless something really quick pops up in between those. So let's get going. New request from Egypt, it said. Probably for like laser rifles again. Or a satellite. Let's just take a quick peek. Did I call it or what? Laser rifles. That's not something I'm selling. Especially for just a recruit right now. Our barracks is okay-ish at the moment. So I don't feel an urgent need to spend that much money to get a new recruit. So we'll pass on that request. We got some training that's finished. We'll have to get some folks back into training. In fact, let's see how many spots are open in a training center. 2. Well, let's just get our lowest XP troops in there. I think Goose is in there, so Burnsy... Oh, wow, we got all sorts of low levels. Oh, thank you, LAT Gaming. That's pretty cool of you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming back in here, too. Wow. A fella could get used to this. and then we got one more pilot. And we'll just go... we'll go with Burnsy, because you've barely been in training also. So let's get all these low. Then the 3 new pilots, they'll be in line to get into the training center at some point. And we'll just kind of play it this way. And there we go. Let's get to the end of the month. All right, alloy plating. We'll carry on. So we got a backup laser rifle now. We got a backup alloy plating. Did we already get, or maybe soon we're going to get a backup motion tracker? Yeah, we got that. I thought we remembered backup laser pistol and backup motion tracker, but that'll be after the covert op. So it'll be nice to have extra one of those, since we use them a lot on the covert op, both those things. So I'll be feeling a lot better about that.
Aircraft Transfer.
And we need new
complete.
research. All right. So, experimental warfare. Well, I think it unlocks some things in the foundry if we had that built already, but we'll see those when we get that built this upcoming month. We have Smart Shell Pod and Adaptive Tracking Pod. I think both those are for shivs. Yeah, Smart Shell Pod allows accurate... Oh, it's like flush for a shiv. And this one's like... removing... Oh, this one removes the Overwatch penalty for a shiv. So, cool things if I was more heavily into using my shivs. If for some reason that should change, well, we got modules for our shivs. And I'm going straight to Gauss. I'm not going to delay and do any side research here, is what I'm thinking. Ah, that's a good sale. It's a good sale on Phoenix Point. Thanks for pointing that out, Gleaser.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
All right, thank you, Val. And we're up to 7 scientists. So we need to do a research project. Oh yeah, we picked Gauss. Oh, it's down to 26. Remember at 30, I think the baseline was like, it was either 30 or 35 days. But now that we've got extra scientists, we've already got it down to 26 days. So that's good. It'll be done before the end of the month, barely. And it'll just, so we won't get our new Gauss weapons until into July, because, you know, it takes time to build those too. But there you go. That's nice. We've been getting some exchanges for scientists, and who knew we got a, well, and I think we got some more at the end of the month too, on the end of the month report. So we could be swimming in science. Well, 40 still isn't swimming, but you know, I feel more comfortable putting off a lab for a little bit because we got that many scientists right now. So yeah, I'm going to prioritize my workshops, I think, this early on in the month, if I can have the funds to do it. Okay, we got a request for an engineer, which is fine. I do need some more engineers. And weapon fragments, yeah, we had some. We don't have an overabundance of anything, but yeah, we had some fragments. So yeah, let's get a new engineer. And let's go see what our council report, that should be next.
Incoming transmission.
There it is. Thar, she blows. Transmission decoded.
We are extremely impressed
Very
with
good.
the progress of the XCom project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Which is good to hear, especially with 5 UFOs having escaped us this past month. Yeah. 5. Call it 5 UFOs. Heck. Thank you so much once again, OAP Gaming. Just wanted to throw that. Something else popped up on my phone that I have down here as emergency backup. I watch it on my phone in case something happens to my chat, which every now and then goes away on, glitches out on my streaming software. So I'm learned to try to set up backups everywhere I can. So thank you, OIP Gaming. Appreciate it once again. 3 more scientists. Yeah, this is big. So we're up to 40. We should be right up to 40 right now. That's huge. That's really big. Couple more, even 2 more engineers. We're gonna start getting close to being able to build another satellite link up. Should we feel it's necessary, we could, you know, there's some air game things and maybe a few more airships, Ravens, that we need first. But when the maintenance for those starts getting a little tight, we can start shopping who has what perks for when we put up a satellite that would help us the most. Well, technically, now that we have 40 scientists, the cost versus the the cost benefit ratio is pretty good right now. But the reason I'm prioritizing Trumpkin at this moment, a different game with a different scenario, different events that have happened to us, I might pop in a lab. But on this one, I'm feeling Gauss can get a little intensive with alloys and whatnot. I think it's alloys it uses, weapon parts, alloys, I don't know which, but I think it's alloys. And so, and we definitely need the foundry upgrades to do some things. So, and at least the foundry's built. That's $200 less to spend. But I'm not very smooth with my train of thought here, but the workshop refunds us. So when we build stuff with the alloys, when those projects complete, we get a refund. So it really lowers the overall alloy cost. It doesn't lower it up front, but you get a refund at the back end. And so since we're getting into some buildings some weaponry upcoming, and it would even help if I decide to build the laser cannons for the airships. It'll start giving us refunds there too. So I'm thinking, yeah, it might be a good time. Might be a good time. That's why I'm prioritizing that first over, because I'm totally okay with the speed, and especially now getting up to 40. I don't think I had 40 last couple times I've tried this game to get that many already. So that's why I'm prioritizing the way I am.
Remember, we will
All
be
right.
watching.
So it looks like, we'll get a laser. We might just, if we're lucky, you never know, those can flip flop. But I'm gonna get out of here, and we got, 147 credits to spend. And so the question becomes, what do we want to spend it on? One thing, hey, Unknown Soldier, glad you could make it in here on this little surprise live stream that I wasn't planning. And good to see you. I'm kind of thinking I will keep most of that in reserve.
Glad to have more help down here.
Yeah, we're up to 30 engineers. I think that's to the point where we can build another satellite uplink even. But I'm thinking a laser strike rifle. Still not going to do the shatter ray or the sniper rifle, because I'm thinking if we're only a month away from Gauss, well, the Gauss versions of those are still later on. But if it ends up, I feel the weakness, I can always build those. But I definitely feel the weakness in the regular marksman's rifle, as far as some of my scouts have decent enough aim, but it sure would be nice to give them just a touch more aim and maybe a, barely, a little stronger hit. And 45. Yeah, we'll get one of those. Eventually I might like 2, but we'll get one of those in the queue. I'm going to save the other 100.
Commander,
because
at this point, a foundry would certainly help us further hone the effectiveness of these new weapons and equipment. I'd recommend we get started on construction sooner rather than later.
Chen, it's right there under construction. If you would clean your glasses. He wears his glasses so low that maybe he doesn't see through them, and he didn't notice that we're building a foundry with that comet. It's a little concerning. So we'll be able to build. Well, the other thing I could do is just pop that 100 in for the access lift. Yeah, y'all. I actually did before the broadcast too, because all of a sudden I'm going, God, the resolution looks really bad. Then I clean my glasses. I'm like, oh, okay. Not bad. So you know what? We're going to be doing an Exalt mission really soon. Why don't I bite the bullet on the access lift here? So, of course, excavation down here. This was 40. Down here, it's like 80. It's mega expensive. This game just gets more and more expensive as you go, and eventually when we start building more, I'm gonna eventually need to dig over to that Steam too. So I start thinking too far ahead is just deflating, because you go, I got so much money I need. I'm gonna build this lift now. Because I'm gonna count on us having a successful Exalt mission that's a day away. And hopefully we get more money. I hope. Hope it's a good payoff. Let's hope we're successful. And we'll play it that way. That was a good spending spree. Did I do us proud, Hope's End? Did I do us proud? Yeah. There you go. Blame the glasses. That's what I missed. Yeah. Time? Yeah, time to get excited and exalted. Yes. Let's get back out there. Let's get the time going forward. We, my friends, are officially in June. And the covert op, even though the list on the side hinted we'd get that laser pistol first, oh well, we'll have to make do without a laser pistol. Let's go pick out a squad that we want on this one. So this is data recovery. This is the other kind of Exalt mission. This is the one where we have to kill them all. Now the first one, hopefully, well, even the first one, if you get the wrong map, can be a challenge. I will not lie. But if you get the right map, it's going to be the easiest Exalt mission of this type that we'll get to do, because you don't really see a lot of laser, or if at all. Yeah, they just don't have a lot of adaptive gene mods and all that stuff yet this early. So if we're going to face Exalt in this kind of a mission, let's do ourselves proud while they're halfway easy in the process.
We look forward to seeing your progress.
There's one thing I'm gonna do on this one. Yeah, they're both ready. Good. Elena, the Inquisitor, and Gleaser, the Kurt. Or Kurt the Gleaser. I guess that's the way I should have said it. Definitely want a couple CCS operatives to be able to run into the zone that they tried to take control of, and I just hope we have enough ammo to survive in there. So we definitely kind of like shooters. I definitely would like to think about it really depends on the map. I'm not going to bring a ton of low-level guys yet, because I really want to make sure we get the payoff. What I am looking for, besides these two, is I will kind of keep my eye open, and just in case, I will bring an officer. Just in case I make a stupid move, at least I have a get-out-of-jail-free card with an extra move. I will bring a gunner. Do I have a gunner that makes sense, that's close to a promotion? Perhaps Ripley. They're Dutch David. They're all not quite close enough, unless we can kill enough of these guys at what, 25 experience a pop? Isn't that about what they run? Oh, we got Neek, who apparently did a little virtual reality training, so we'll have a promotion there. Yeah, it looks like I don't have a quick gunner promotion, so I might as well get up to one of my better gunners, what the heck, and get them closer to a promotion, like Machine Hater, perhaps? Freaky Friendly, Floki. None of you is extra speedy. I do value speed a little bit on this one to get around and get close enough to shoot, because I'm probably not... The heat ammo that you have isn't great, but the flush, well, we're going to go in destroying cover. I think I'm just going to bring Machine Hater on this one. Hey, Oust, how you doing? Thanks for popping in here on this unannounced surprise late edition live stream for today. And I definitely am thinking cover destruction. So, yeah, we're not going to get it there, but we definitely have Sapper. I'm thinking maybe Kibo Motarasu is a good one as far, you know, health-wise. usually if we can hit those hack points, you don't have to worry about getting hit a lot. So maybe that'll be a good time to bring you out. And then who else would I like to bring as the final choice? I think like an infantry soldier. I think multi-shots, I like multi-shot potentials more than in cover destruction. So the zone they're trying to flood is easier to cover. And I think I want to go with infantry on this one. Banana, not quite there. Marcus Joy, not quite there. And I think all my other infantry. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna focus on Gagliardi because he is gonna have. I need to get some officers ready, and he's only a specialist. I can get up to land. He'll just need one more promotion after that to get up to corporal. So I am bringing a lower level. A little bit of a mix. Katzenung and Wadlin, good to see you. Now you can argue, yes, a rocket can be good for that cover destruction, but sometimes it's a little too good. And it destroys the transmitter. So I'm gonna pass on that for this one. Who knows, I may change my mind coming up. I will do, just in case a rocket or grenade somehow gets used by them, and I'll keep smoke for defensive purposes. And so you're going to be more of the leader, but you have a shotgun because that's what works best against these guys in general. Then we got Lucia. What was your health, by the way? 8. So 8 is the minimum we want to be sitting at, and then we'll decide about vests and everything else beyond that later. Your loadout, you're sitting at 9. And so that means I'm giving you all grenades all the time. We'll go a couple cover destruction maybe. Hey Werner, how you doing? You noticed we're live. Surprise, surprise. Thanks for fighting us and come and got in. Come here and get in. Yeah, Unknown Soldier, yeah. A lot of I just like shotguns on these Exalt missions. Problem is, there is 1 or 2 maps that have a little range to them. Some are nice little comfy cozy maps where it doesn't bother me. So I think I'm going to go 2 types of, I think I'm going to go a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Cover destruction and Exalt destruction. We'll play it that way. And as usual, I'm just loading up, and then we can always go back and make adjustments as we see fit. I'm not gonna go, I want one where I don't have to worry about moving and not being able to shoot. We're just going auto laser. I am going to, see, you're sitting at 9 without any buffs. I don't think we need to use the med kit therefore. What would I rather give you? Now I'm gonna have a scope. I have infantry that also can use the scope. Let's just throw the scope here. That could be nice. Now we have ceramic plating to get us up to that 9. So I may end up switching that out. Now we have a very happy dog outside barking away. I think it's Maurice. I call it Maurice. It's more like Maurice without the weird accent. But anyway, let's go. Here we got 10 health, so we got the health. Health is not the problem. We'll give a motion tracker on this side to Gleiser. He's at 8 health, or 10 health, excuse me. I'm wondering. I think just grenades are probably, you know, if I needed some extra help. Or maybe since we're talking about these guys, it could also be possibility, since close encounters and, you know, close combat specialists can run through the ammo a lot on this particular mission. We'll just see what that feels like. Elena, the Inquisitor. Once again, shotgun. And we're sitting at 8 on this one. Yeah, I think this one I may go alloy. Since I'm going to be running you guys in there, I'll look at buffing up my 2 assaults, and I'll have a couple other spots where I can do some buff up stuff. I could also... Yeah, I'm just going to majorly buff up you guys, because you're going to be running in close for sure. Let me try that too. And then Kibo Motorasu, you're a little squishy. So let's do this. So I think 2 of you, we'll have a total of 4 cover destruction, then a couple sapper AP grenades. I think AoE kind of stuff will be okay. That's what I'm thinking. We're up to 7. There's also a chance I can give you a phalanx, and that makes me feel a lot more comfortable with you. And then our infantry. We definitely know with our infantry we want a laser rifle. Definitely know we want a scope. We have a couple smokes if things kind of go terribly weird. However, 6 health is not enough. 8 is better. And let's get that scope back in there. I didn't switch. Okay. Feel a little better about that with Manuel Gagliardi. And now let's just kind of look at the overview. I've got a couple... I've got 1... Oh no, yeah, I think I have... Gleaser, I was thinking about... Yeah, I got 2 of these, so I got 1 more to give out. Now, if I'm gonna suppress, Machine Hater would be a target, but Machine Hater has pretty good health. Do I have anyone else whose squishiness? Having a little extra speed on somebody who's throwing grenades could be good, though, to get into position. And then I also... Do I have any more vests? Let me just check. Okay, all the alloy plating is out and assigned. So there's one other thing I'm gonna do, because I'm talking about keeping you more in the background. I'm gonna change one thing on Nefertiti. She's actually gonna have the laser rifle. Now that's probably not worthwhile because of that aim is really bad. So nix that. If I have somebody who has better aim, maybe I mix it up a little bit. Let's see, what's your aim at? 69's not hideous. Definitely not on those 2. Motorasu, what's your aim about? 75. 75. You know, I may just do that. Then again, this is an Exalt, and we just need to get up close. Let's... Well, I'm just worried. Just in case we have one of those weird maps that's larger than the other, I think I do want the other laser rifle out, because we got tons of cover destruction and shotguns, so I'll feel a little more comfortable for the unknown of the random map we might get. So I think... Unless anybody sees a glaring weakness, I think we're okay. Alright, well, and we got to remember, we have an operative who's not really an operative. He was just pressed into service, E-I-E-I-O, Old MacDonald. So he does have close combat. So if he gets too close to people, we gotta be careful, because he'll automatically shoot, and then if he doesn't have ammo in his weapon, sorry, Nightmare, I know, I figured something like that happened. You said, oh, good day, I'll take the overtime, I got nothing going on. You only missed the end of the month fun, and I didn't go over and review. Well, we'll do it after this mission. We'll take a good look at what we think the missions are going to be, but this one was like 1 day in, so we're at it. You haven't missed much other than we got to the end of the month. So we are equipped, I think, and ready. So we have a couple longer. We have a saw, auto laser here, and 2 laser rifles, and everything else pretty much is shotguns, which that's usually my plan or my way of dealing with Exalt at this point in the game. So imagine not knowing about the secret stream. I know. Well, when did I announce it? It was after 5 p.m. my time, which would have been 4 p.m. Nightmare's time, I think. Oh, you didn't choose the overtime. Don't you love when you don't get to choose your overtime? I often, well, no, there's times when things were getting tight, deadlines need to be met, that the deadline, overtime gets pushed. So I get that. The Russian overtime. Yeah, it chooses you. That sounds like a billboard somehow. A recruitment poster. Okay, well, yeah, health-wise, I think this is about as good as it's going to get as far as flexibility that I need and having the type of weapons I want to hold that zone. Let's just hope our hacks that we have to get to aren't spread. Well, let's just go find it. All depends on the map, so let's get going. Everybody, check your weapons. Everybody. Put that 4-leaf clover in your pocket. Can't think of anything else that we need to do.
Prepare for deployment.
Okay, we're going down to Brazil on this one. I got someone I get to wave to down there. Hey, Felipe, anywhere nearby us here? Let's begin.
We have a lead regarding an Exalt cell
I can't remember doing one on this map in a long time.
Safety in order to secure the necessary data.
Let's hope it's not too spread out. Let's hope it's not upstairs, downstairs, every which way stairs. And, well, we'll find out. A little nervous. I'm not familiar with this map so much. I do prefer.
Was in position to transmit the data they'd acquired when Exalt forces moved into their AO. The encoder is currently shielding our transmitter's position.
So we have to get upstairs.
If Exalt manages to hack the encoder, they'll be able to locate the transmitter. If they hack both, any hope we had of recovering the data intact will be lost.
Yeah, our
No
team
received.
Our team of 6 has to make their way upstairs. Okay, the quickest way for us to get upstairs is up this pole. And then our operative is very nearby. And the question is, where the frick are the things we need to hack? Well, we'll be needing to do some scans here this first turn, because I see nothing. I see nothing. Does anybody else see anything spinning down here? I sure don't. Oh wait, there's one. I see one in the shed. Yeah, right there. I can see barely the top of one right there spinning. So, yikers. Let's go pop both our battle scanners and we're gonna get moving. See what we got ahead of us. Yeah, now we're in. We are now in to get going on a map I'm not often familiar with too. Yeah, ooh, this map. I'm not always familiar with this map, to be quite honest, so... Motion trackers. We're gonna need all the help you provide. Okay, we can see where they are now. So to be quite honest, they're very close in this building over here. If there's a quick way to get through, the quickest way to get through is this door, probably. And there's no enemy immediately right next, so I'm going to leave the pole open. And come to the door and see what we find. Yeah, I'm not going to break through the door this turn. You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to come up to the wall here and then move over and stand in front of the door here. Just trying to get a read on enemies that might be in there. Because I should be able to come here and then move over here. And then next turn, it'll be a go to come in. And we should have hacking things right inside. Unless one of the hacking things is right up here. But I'm not seeing it through the fog of war. Yeah, I'm not. I think I would have at least. It's thin enough fog here. I think I would see something spinning and moving. So I'm going to assume they're all downstairs. Yeah, we're going to play it that way. And then I'm probably going to one of my 2 assaults. Yeah, I would think it would not be... That would be weird for the game to put one upstairs. I would think that. So, the other one, who has my motion tracker? It must be... I think this is... Gleaser has it. So we're going to move Gleaser up to the pole. Well, if I don't get carried away with my wandering ways. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm watching the game on OBS instead of on my main screen. And that's why I'm scanning all over the place, because I see my mouse over here and I my god. Is this going to be like this? Let's learn to play. Streaming 101, Zigzag. Streaming 101. Okay, let's move Gleaser up towards the pole. Let's move Gleaser. Well, maybe I don't need to go up pole this turn. And then I'll be able to start my hacking next turn through that door. And let's do what I said here. Let's move you forward here first, and then you should be able to give us a little bit. So how far over can you move? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a straight line. So we'll say we got to move over 8 because we're going to have a diagonal move, or 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll bring you right here. I'll bring you right. Yeah, we'll just bring you right here.
Heading there now.
We're not seeing any exalt. We are not seeing any exalt.
Headed there now.
Oh, well, they are over here. It was a little blip over here. So I think they're on the ground over here. They're too far ahead of us to be upstairs, but I still don't want to take a chance that they usually don't start within this zone. There's probably pretty good odds that they're not upstairs. But I'd be locked up there with anybody, so it just there's no need, there's no reason to do it yet. No reason to do that. Let's get everybody up to get ready to go up the pole.
Roger that. Understood.
We're gonna do our own special little zigzags conga line is what we're gonna do here. Ready to get up the pole. A little bit of a traffic jam. Reminds me of LA. Yeah, next turn we'll be real close to getting up here. And even if they get in there for a turn ahead of us, we're close enough where I'm not worried about the timer running out. Knock wood. Because we should be able to zap them with... In fact, there's one of them. There's another one. So there's the 2 that are inside, and we'll be able to reach them. Well, it'll be a question if I can... I would have to probably run and gun over here to reach that one. So I'd probably have to use my first run and gun, but the next 3, I would therefore not have to use my run and guns. So I would do this one, this one, this one, and it will be a little nervous getting out to this one because my run and gun may not have recharged by then. So we'll just see. All right, so they don't seem to know where the zone is either. They have not figured things out just as much as us. So now I do want to take my team upstairs first because it gives me a better indication of whether I need to deal with anything here. And maybe if we don't run into anybody upstairs, I don't need to hack right away. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see who's up here. Well, my friends, we got the place to ourselves. We have got this place to ourselves. So you know what that means I'm going to do? I'm going to get my 2 CCS individuals in place for when they decide to start coming up here. At least they're going to have to run through some flak, I guess you could say, in order to survive up here.
Yoshida.
Well, okay. Then we got Elena Munoz. We're going to see how far can you get. Oh, can you get up that hole? It says no. We need to get somebody out of the way. So you're apparently blocked. So, Machine Hater, let's get you running up here. I guess we'll just put you down here. That's a good enough place.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll start getting the conga line dealt with. Now we can get Elena moving, and we'll just get her moving as far as we can. Maybe somebody over on this side of the map. In case they come up this side, we got somebody in case they come up the back side. And we'll just kind of set up this way for them.
Good copy.
Climbing up into us. And I gave these guys extra ammo, so they have 1 extra shotgun shot now. So just go blambity blam blam. And then you, Nefertiti. Oh, I kept you with the shotgun, didn't I? So dash. Dash away, dash away, dash away all. And then, there we go. We got Kibo, another grenadier. And working on 2 levels. If I don't have the height quite right, it doesn't show me the square. We'll bring Kibo there.
Move, move, move!
Manuel Gagliardi, you're going to be eventually one of us. As far as a leader goes, an officer is what I'm hoping. I want to keep you alive. And good old Waffle. We'll get her right up to this point, so all those grenades that we have can get to good use. And now, if I open the door, because there's a pod over this way somewhere. Remember we saw it on the motion tracker? In fact, let's see if they've moved. No. Let's open the door. And I'm thinking, can we move behind the bookcase? Because I think if we move behind the bookcase, we'll be in position to hack next turn. And hopefully we don't get surprised down here. But we don't see anybody, and we'd be moving that direction about 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm on the move.
Yeah. And guess what? I can reach this thing now in 1 turn. So we're done. We're just gonna hunker. I don't need to be, I don't want to use your ammo, so I don't want you on Overwatch, etc., etc. And here we go. Okay. We've seen a pod. Okay, and they apparently have seen us because they were on top of the cab of the
Commander,
car.
We've got multiple hostiles inbound on Strike One's position.
And the
Enemy
reinforcements are coming
closing
in. So, I guess we're gonna work on getting over to the edge now too. So if we can start hacking, I got 3 turns of hacks. And I'm thinking we can go here in one move and then get running over to this one and then get running. And so run and gun will not be a problem to get to the last one, or shouldn't be. So at least we got 4 hacks that look like they're in a doable chain. And I feel like we should get started now and do the hacking now that they're active, just in case some of those that are in the fog of war have rockets, grenades. We don't want them being thrown. And I would rather have the hack go so they're more prone to reload. So let's get, who do we have over on this side of the map? Machine Hater, can you get to the edge? No, we can get somebody to the edge with a shotgun. I'm really not too worried about cover. I kind of want to see where the frick they are.
Heading out. Weapons hot.
Okay, well they're all down there is where they are.
They're moving around the side.
And are we close enough to this pole? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would have been nice having you there for anybody who climbs up that pole. Of course, we did have somebody over here who's climbing a pole, but the bulk of them that we know of are over here. So maybe we reposition Gleaser over that way. Right here, for anybody that does pole duty. Okay, there's another pole here though, so they can come up right next. So we'll have both poles covered with CCS if they want to come up here to get into this zone.
Okay.
How about that? That sounds like a plan to me. Then we got Kibo. Then we can just start chucking grenades down there.
I'm rolling.
I like that party. In fact, I like this party. That's one kind of party. I don't know that I've ever really been a party crasher before, but seems like a good time to start.
Grenade out.
Ooh, they feeling a little exposed? Who is this here? Oh, that's Gleaser, so I didn't want to move you. So, let's see, do I have a shot? I will not be able to get close enough with Machine Hater anywhere. So I'm thinking Machine Hater, let's just get you up here. Okay, let's just get you up here. Yeah, where we can see them and take shots next turn.
Copy that.
I hope. I hope I'm thinking this through right. We got some more grenades. There's no cover. This might be a good time for you, Waffle, to throw an AP grenade into their midst. And see what you can do. In fact, we'll change the view so I can make sure it's a good toss. Oh my lord. That's a thing of beauty. That is an absolute thing of beauty, especially if I do this. But maybe I want to just throw it there just to be a lot closer and do higher levels of damage. So let's do that. I will try not to get greedy here. Yeah, you know, the thing is with the damage fall off in Long War, I want to get harder hit. I'll get harder hits on more of them this way. So I'm going to opt for this one instead. Took one out. And the other ones don't have a whole heck of a lot of health left. Nope, can count them on one hand. Pretty much the kind of health they're dealing with. Okay, Gagliardi, we need to get you up to the front. Let's hope they're gonna go kamikaze on us and just try running up here and or reloading, because they have nobody in the zone. And if memory serves me on these missions, they go insane. They get tunnel vision. Oh, we need to get up in that zone. We need to get up in that zone. So hopefully that's where their minds are going to be at. And just because of that, I'm going to keep somebody over here, Nefertiti, in the zone. And I'm not going to use a command this turn, but just in case. Should we pop a little smoke? On the ones in not necessarily full cover?
Popping smoke.
Now it may be that they get the benefit of smoke coming up the pole. I don't know, but blue, 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 yellow. So let's do our blue move here and hack.
Heading out.
It looks like Exalt deployed a series of communications relays in the area. If our operative can get close enough and access the relay using the encryption keys they acquired from Exalt's data, they should be able to temporarily disrupt the enemy's comm network.
All right, let's hack.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep Exalt busy for a while.
That should. It really, really should. As a matter of fact, I can be standing right here next time for the next hack, and I don't even have to run to it. I'm hoping they have to reload. I see a Rocketeer, but let's just hope.
Okay.
With nobody in that zone, I just think in their AI tends to we're just gonna Overwatch here. We might as well take another one out. In fact, if I'm gonna take one out, it's gonna be that guy. We don't allow rockets around here. Well, that guy's going for another pole that we don't have guarded. He reloaded. I heard the reload. Another reload.
From the sides.
Another reload. Uh-oh. Fortunately, we don't need his ammo yet, so we should give him a chance to reload. He reloaded. Reloaded. No, he has no ammo. We don't have the running gun right now, so we're gonna have to squeeze in a reload so we can use the running gun. That's why I don't like CCS on my operatives, and I pick Steadfast instead, so they don't go wasting their frickin' ammo. But, you know, I went and got folks hurt. Commander Stryker was one of my operatives. He's still in the med bay, so it's my fault for getting him hurt. But we'll be able to reload, hack, and still run and be in fine shape for this one. In fact, oh no, that's somebody else. In fact, yeah, I'll almost be there in one move. And I'll be able to move here, run over there, and if I need to, I'll have run and gun available. So I'm not worried. It's not the end of the world for us yet. But you can see the problems with it. So nobody climbed up the poles. I was hoping for them to be, you know, little pole dancing kind of stuff, whatever you want to call it. So it looks like we may have to do some jumping down to enjoy this a little bit. Now we have the awning, so we're limited to just being able to use the poles also. So who do I have up here? I'm saying Elena. Would you like to come down this way? If I bring you here, you're in range of potentially these three. So let's bring you down here.
Roger. Tracking.
We may, yeah, there's another pod that'll become active.
Over here.
That one has a sniper in it, but, you know, I think they, even though they only just got activated, I think they still have to reload also. I think. I don't think they can just shoot. That's my understanding. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. All right, Oust, I'm glad you were in here for as long as you were. Thanks. Let's do a shotgun here, see if we can get a crit.
See you in hell.
And the Inquisitor delivered. And this guy with 3 health points looks like he needs to go.
Get some.
Alright. Now, who do we have here? Machine Hater? Man, you don't see anybody? Well, I think we can get you... What, do you have mobility to get over to the edge here? And does that edge from here... Yes, we do see beyond the car. So it's... We're gonna hack again, so we don't have... shouldn't have to worry about them shooting at you.
Yes.
And you have a height advantage. And this guy's more of a leader guy, so let's hit him first. And we missed.
Negative. I'll retarget.
But he's hollow targeted. We are not going to reload yet. We are going to hack.
We've disrupted the enemy communications network. It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
And then we are going to run over here. To get ready for this hack. And while we're standing here, we're going to reload. Nobody else should run close enough to us. If this guy runs away, hopefully he'll get CCS'd. This guy could be a problem. But as long as we only at most shoot one of them, we'll be okay.
Heading out. Back online.
Alright. So we have some more business to do down here. And I'm thinking, it would be a lovely grenade again, if we can get over here. This is Kibo. Little cover destruction, perhaps. Get a car burning for us, that kind of thing. I kind of like the sound of that.
Catch.
And the car is burning. I imagine if I threw another grenade over there. Oh. If you can hear bang, it's called furball. He's got a little hacking going on in his throat. Oh, we killed one of them. Kibo. It looks like you took one of them out. There used to be 2 guys behind this cover, I think. I don't even see the body. Don't even see the body. What do we got left? Okay, I probably can get our... Well, I can also command if I don't want to take the shot myself.
Solid copy.
Oh, there. Now we see him. For some reason, he was hiding behind his friend is what he was doing. Let's take one of these shots.
Kill confirmed.
What do we have here? Court. Maybe you can drop down on this back. Let's just clear this backside so we know it's going to be empty. This will be a free shot for you. And then you can start running up in this other direction, or maybe running back up here, because some of these guys... Oh, is there no pole over here? Oh yeah, there's a pole here. I thought there was a pole there. So there's probably where they may be coming yet. Let me see. Who do I got up here? Who can they see? 67%. 2 shots for you, Gagliardi, at 67. That way I don't have to run down there to get the guy. Ooh. Maybe I do have to run down there and get the guy. Never trust an officer to do the shooting, I guess. Or we still gotta go down there, Glacier, and clean up the mess. So we'll come this far. That should still be a free shot. And then the question is, do I want you back up top? And I think I do, just in case these guys... Well, I still have good coverage up here. It might not be bad to run in the middle. I just don't know which way they're going to run. I'll be near the pole if I guessed wrong. So we'll just come out here. I could have run and gun, but I'm going to keep that in my back pocket. Now we got another grenade. My friends, we do have another grenade. And you know how much I've enjoyed throwing these grenades so far. I don't think we need... Well, you know, we could throw the cover destruction to try and make the car explode this time. Still don't know if it would quite kill them both. It sounds like more fun, though. It's not like it's an alien corpse, so let's see if this works. Waffle? Go waffle them. Oh, I was hoping it would get it to explode sooner rather than later. But it did not. Reload.
Take cover.
Double run. They're feeling the stress of not being up into that zone. See, I'm telling you, they start acting weird.
Taken care of. Could use some ammo.
Good old
over here.
CCS.
There's another group of Exalt reinforcements moving into position, Commander.
There's one, two over there. Ah, a drop in up top. Well, not quite up top. They all moved away from the car. Too little too late. I was hoping I could get it to explode on our turn. I have more grenades. And we're gonna use them. Except that's not you. I was thinking that was Waffle. There's Waffle. And I have a choice. I can use... Well, AP... Let's go see what an AP does. Nah, well, let's do some cover destruction. Again. It's more... Cover destruction's more satisfying, even if it doesn't quite do the amount of damage you want. Oh yeah, there's definitely capture moves when we get the arc thrower game going. Right now, we don't have the ability to capture them, so we don't have... It's just kill, 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 kill. Don't worry about the loot, because we can't get any loot right now without active arc throwers out there yet. So now we got to play down here. You have good ammo, so you can come up here and get a free shot. You can come here and get a free shot. It's a nice flank. Or so is that. And then I'm probably going to send you back up the pole, because I might need some running gun help with this guy back here at some point. So, Court, let's do this shot. Yeah, it's a good way to stock up on laser weapons. It really is. Once we get to that point. Should be a free shot with close encounters, yes, and we still get to move. Am I gonna need to block the ladder? I don't think so. I think I'm okay coming up the ladder here. Because I'm gonna send Elena down towards the other ones. Because you know. And because you know. I think I'll just send Elena this far. She's not going to get a shot unless I have to reload. And if I reload, wait the next turn to reload. I'll tell you what. No. Doggone it. I can't get her close enough. She doesn't quite. So I'm just going to have to run her up. And if anyone remains on the ground, she'll take care of them. We're going to come over here and reload. I even brought the extra ammo to try and get more shots before I had to reload. So if you all can hold on a sec, after his wheezing down here, nothing bad emerged, but he is asking to go out now, so I'll be right back after I let Fang out of the room. And we're back. Okay, but I do have some other shooters upstairs here. And you can only see those two, but we might as well take advantage of it. The guy in half cover, we're going to give you a height advantage against him and see what you can do here, Machine Hater. There we go. We can't hold the Machine Hater down. Even though they aren't machines, you still can't hold him down for very long. Okay. And what have we got here? Kibo, you have a laser rifle, my friend. You have a laser rifle. And so we're going to bring you over here. See, it's going to be a much tougher shot for you, though. Yeah, because we don't have an angle to be able to see down on those guys close to the building. So we're just going to take a shot down over at this guy. Flip a coin. Nice try. And then over here we got our officer who didn't quite impress. Okay. We'll just come back here and reload in case some sneaked through. And then we have a shotty. That's going to be too far for a shotgun. I wonder now. Oh, but I can't see down there. Yeah, I can't see down there. So I might as well just do a command. We'll give Machine Hater an extra shot because he's going to have the best shot. I might even suppress this guy. No, I'll just shoot at him. There's no sense suppressing right now. I'll just shoot at him. So we'll give Machine Hater a command for another shot. We're going to go hack right now too.
Okay.
That should throw him off. It will take
and we're going to get running over towards this one.
On the move.
Okay, Machine Hater 64%. I knew you'd get the best shot. Oh, almost took him out.
Come on my flank.
They're not even coming up. Well, there's a guy back here somewhere. There's the dude back here. I don't know what he's thinking. But I know what I'm thinking down here. We have ammo. And I'm gonna use that ammo to my benefit right here.
Yes, Commander.
We'll start with this one. Called Overkill.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I know that rock. That's what I want to get Gleaser over there, but I'm going to see how much damage I can do down here And then hopefully I can get my eyes on this guy somehow.
He's down.
This is probably the first Exalt I can remember, maybe even ever, at least for me, where they never made it to this zone. Not one of them. I'm shocked that these guys standing next to the pole didn't even try to run upstairs to get to it. Literally shocked. Machine Hater, we're going to give you a chance to finish this off. Didn't disappoint. Did not disappoint in the least. So now we only have the one guy left? Yeah, he's a heavy, all right. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. Something like that. Isn't that the lyrics? So I won't be able to give a boost. Oh, we found him. We at least found him. I also will have running gun available, but it's not quite gonna get me. Oh, I can get a flank though. I can just get a flank. And so I'm feeling pretty confident, and we do have our last hack to protect us there. Now we do at least have one more round of reinforcements. So, Glacier, let's go give you a nice take out the heavy shot. And let's see if you can deliver for us. Oof. That was one of the weakest shotgun shots I've seen in a long, long time. We only have a 37% shot here, but we'll take it. Oh. Our officer said I better start showing my stuff, or they might not promote me. So we're going to run people to various sides here that are left, so we can get eyes on reinforcements depending on where they might show up. And we have eyes across the map is what I'm trying to do, so we don't miss any reinforcements. Yeah, holy smoke. Oh man, let's get down and do the final hack. Well, technically, I don't need to do the hack yet, because the map is empty. So we could save it for after, because the reinforcements don't shoot on the turn they come in anyway. So I'm just gonna bring you over here in case one of them comes in on Overwatch, so you don't have to move. And we'll stand right next to the thing we need to hack. That makes sense to me. And a few of us will just Overwatch versus reinforcements. Nefertiti, let's do a pistol, because you probably won't be close enough. Okay, this is the last. Alright. That's the way to take care of them. Rocketeer down there. That was the silent. We had the silent. Nefertiti was using the silencer. And we got another guy trying to give Gleaser some fun. We got two guys trying to give Gleaser some fun. So Gleaser's gonna run up, get the close encounters, and then take the actual shot. The second one is a little heftier though, so once again he might need some help. He does have 2 shots. So we see if we can kill the first one. One down. He's like... That's a weird death pose. I will say that. The one thing Exalt always provides is amazing death poses. Didn't they see that happen to the last guy that was over in that spot? But no, they had to go there and get the flinging ragdoll over the edge effect. Now, how many? Is there 2 left? Yeah, 2 left. 1 right down here. And that's not quite a flank, my friend. That's not quite a flank. So since you only get 1 shot, and then you're gonna have to reload. Oh, we'll take it. All right, and you just need a little help. Well, we'll bring Lucia down here, and since we don't have to worry, well, you know, since we don't have to worry about anything, let's throw the grenade.
Je suis en route.
I was gonna say that was gonna be a little bit far for. We'll drop it right next to him. All right, good job, good grenade. Thank you, Waffle. Now, where's the last guy? Over here. Nefertiti, how close can you get?
Rolling.
We're gonna switch to the shotgun. And do this. Oh! Well, Old MacDonald, E-I-E-I-O, sing your song as you take this shot. Well, let's do this just in case we miss. Let's do this just in case you get too carried up in singing the death song of E-I-E-I-O.
Enemy communications are down. That should keep
Ain't no more left of you. Let's go.
That's it, Commander.
Okay.
The transmitter is secure, and it looks like that was the last of Exalt's forces in the area.
I figured it would have been my luck if I didn't do the hack first. Then he wouldn't have been able to do it. Then I wouldn't have been able to get enough people down there. So yeah, we did it. Now the other missions gave us 150. How much did these? I think have a better payoff. So here's looking for a big payoff.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far.
All right, 2.
Especially considering the conditions down there.
Okay, with 2 more promotions, that means we're down to just 5 more needed to squad site 2. Because remember at the beginning we looked and we needed 7. So Manuel Gagliardi. Oh, he's Italian. Would you say Manuela? Manuela? Manuel? I don't know. Gagliardi sounds okay. That's with the American accent. As an officer, I'm making, since I know I'm going to use you as an officer, because you started with really high will, I'm going to give you steadfast. I don't make a lot of infantry officers, but this guy's numbers just seemed to make me seemed to fit that, so I decided to go with it. And Kibo, hope's end. I hope you're sticking around. Your guy got a promotion. Good for you. Oh, see now I think this is our 2nd engineer that picked up repair. So dang it, we did not get the health. You're still. You know, there comes a point where, to hell with the backstory, Kibo. You need some more health, my man. I'm having a face-to-face with Kibo right now, just so you know. My friend, there's no shame in picking up a tick of health. I'm giving you permission right now, okay? We don't want him to end, so yeah, I kind of would like him to pick up that tick of health. Oh man. You know, I'm not used to having my engineers with 76 frickin' aim, is what I'm not used to. So, yikers. Yeah, I may not get the stats, well, unless I'm able to stay up a little later tonight. I probably won't get the stats update done for these guys unless I'm able to get it done tonight. We'll see. So we can see what the percentage chances were. And EIEIO, there's a third one. So now we're down to 4. We should be down to 4 promotions needed. And, yeah, since you're not normally going to be my covert op, I'm still going with my standard close encounters here. There is a call for at times using this, but I really like that free shot. I start playing for it, knowing I could run in, get the free shot, run out. I start playing for it more than the rapid fire almost. So, we'll see. We just need an expanded, fancy expanded mag for these shotguns for these guys that take all these free shots. All right, we got 2 meld. Random meld from Exalt and the intelligence.
Intel decrypted. Possible Exalt
Look
base
at that.
locations narrowed.
Did we get, is the payoff, was the payoff 250? Did it say it on one of those pages I went by before? Wow. We got to do more of these missions. I feel rich. So, here's where we got to look here. So I'm not going to scan yet. I definitely got to write down the date of when we finished our mission. But I have to go to a different screen for that. I'm thinking a 7-day timer on this one since we just had 2. If I'm just going 1 cell at a time, I usually kind of space them by 9 days, but this first one I may do a 7-day wait. Because sometimes with 2 cells back to back, you can get away with 7 days. So, let's see, June 1st, 5:54 a.m. Okay. So June 8th is probably the day I'm going to want to try scanning next. Yeah, too bad I don't have a room to take Kibo and change him into a sniper. But or something. But he doing dang well as an engineer. If you could just pick up a tick of health, and we're gonna have to name the next tier of armor after Kibo, because the Carapace armor is gonna be called the Kibo armor. Because by the time we were able to build it, he's the main one, the reason we're going to be building it for. So he doesn't die on us. Okie dokie. We got a laser pistol coming up. We have nothing in a repair bay. How about that? So we're all clean there. The facilities I'm looking for, we got to wait a few days. I can't start excavating yet. I want to build as soon as possible. I want to build a foundry right here. That's going to be 200. And just to check my cost, I'm not going to build one right now. I can build because we have 30 engineers now. So I have the ability to expand the satellite game should I feel it necessary. But right now we're okay. I can afford a few more Ravens and still be in the positive at the end of each month. So I may hold off on the satellites for now while I slowly build some more Ravens. So that's something else I could build right now at 150. So maybe I do a Raven and then save up money for the foundry on a future mission. Kind of do like that. And build the extra Raven to start getting our... Because I feel like I want 3 at least... 3 full continents worth of airships right now that we're covering 2. And maybe even 1 or 2 beyond that. because we could start seeing a harder airship. The tougher medium could start showing up, eh, Nightmare, later this month? It could, and I don't think we're ready for it. So let's see. Okay, so our new hires are ready down here. So let's go to the aircraft list and let's assign folks airships. First one back, we'll go Old Geezer, because he's our newest pilot. He needs a ship. And then anybody else, I'll just throw it out there. If I think everybody in here has a pilot, but if anybody doesn't and wants a pilot, we got 3 that are up for the naming that I'm about to assign ships to. We got Ogre Jensen, Bender Rodriguez, and Pickle Kirkland. We'll put Pickle on that one. Then we got 1 left. And Bender. There we go. Now, I have some new ships here. So I'm thinking it's going to add another 12 days to our repair time with Red Eye, but I'm going to switch your Avalanche to a Stingray, to be quite honest. And then we got a Vulcan cannon, we got a Phoenix cannon. Do I have another Phoenix cannon? I have 1 there and 1 there. I don't think I have a... Do I have another Phoenix cannon even ready yet? No, I don't want to transfer. Forget that. Let me just see if it would let me. No, I don't. The Phoenix cannon is... The next one's being built. So maybe this is what we're gonna do. Let's go here. Do I build a Raven or would I prefer building a bit? So I'm gonna build a Raven. We'll build it over in Asia. We'll need to order another pilot, because I'm to the point where I want everybody to have a ship, kind of a thing. And we're gonna order 1 more pilot over in Asia. And I can't put him on the ship for 24 hours. Or, yeah, I don't even think the ship has arrived. I can't put him on. Unlike a transfer, I don't think I can put him on the ship early. We'll see. Then I'm going to build a Phoenix cannon. And then I'll leave the reserve for money towards our first workshop. How about that? I got to keep doing these too, I think. So they're in the pipeline. Yeah. It's the only one in the pipeline right now. So we'll hopefully hang in there on the air game with numbers, airship numbers, and then slow upgrade of other things. And then the only other thing I have left to do is I have Stingrays there, Stingrays in Europe, Stingrays in Asia. So actually we got all the Stingrays out until the new airship shows up. So actually we're in good shape on Stingrays. So I thought I had missed one. All right, so we're $22 towards the workshop. Woohoo, we better get a good mission because workshops are 200. All right. I can't think of anything else we need to touch in the base at the moment. We got time to scan and find our next mission is what it looks like. So we'll do that. As far as the barracks is concerned, I do not have an officer available. Let's give Nick Vogels his promotion And let me just, the sound will go away. I just want to take a look at his build real quick as a reminder for me. So he has the arc thrower build, so I think that's kind of a stat. I just want to make sure because I know I have one guy, one of my engineers coming up isn't going to be a standard build, but he is. So I'm probably just going to go with, we'll just go with the standard. Oh, he's corporal already. Let me look at the corporal. So that's the one before. So we're probably going ranger on this one. Yes, I'm going to have a toolbox build, or whatever they're called, where I use more smoke heavy. It's more of a support engineer that I'm going to use, but this guy's going to get Neek. And you need a nickname these days, unless you're happy with Axel. So let me know in the comments somewhere, Discord, whatever, on the nickname you're going to prefer. And there's our promotion. But overall, we're looking okay. We have the fatigue from the missions. Okay, we're gonna have leaders back in the day. So that's not that we'll get by with that. And this leader will not be back for 25. That's so disgusting to me. I did my horse sound without even realizing it. Okay, so there's our update. Let's go scan for our mission. It is June 1st. June 8th is a big date for me to remember. Don't let it get by. That's when we scan for Exalt again. We got our new laser pistol. So now our operative and our team can have a laser pistol. We got our extra motion tracker now. And we're on June 2nd in the evening.
Excavation complete.
Okay. So the question becomes with the excavation, how much sellable stuff do I have? Or do I need to wait for a mission? Let's get a sense of that. I don't want to sell floater corpses now. I think I can get away with the Thin Man. Yeah, I'm not swimming in a lot of money here to get up to 200 or 180, say. I could sell one of those. Do I dare sell that many of those? Because I still would have to sell a lot of this. I'm too low on alloys. I'm going to need to meld sooner than you think. Yeah, I'm not going to sell. Oh yeah, we checked the request early. Thank you, Hope said. Yeah, you remembered it right. It was 3 laser rifles for a soldier, a corporal, I think, and a satellite for whatever they were going to give us. So I'm not going to spend. I'm a little resource thin right at the moment to go that low, especially in June. So we're just going to have to rely on getting some missions to pay the way for our growth right now. The Exalt could help tremendously if we can get some more of those missions. Alright, so let's keep scanning, see what we find. Okay. We have satellite over here, which is why we saw a nap of Earth small. Is that a purple? That could be a bombing mission, a fighter bombing mission. Yeah, I agree with you, Nightmare. This is a fighter on a bombing mission trying to terrorize Germany. We need to shoot this MFer down to keep the panic in Germany from increasing and losing Germany this time. This is why we put a satellite here, to try and have this opportunity to protect Germany. So let's see who we have available.
Detected.
So, and this is a new level. Oh, I haven't figured this part of the game out yet either. Doggone it. So this UFO has an escort. There's going to be 2 UFOs. You can find the information about it at the bottom left. It's a scout, and it's an aggressive scout that is escorting this fighter. Got to be a fighter to be a bombing mission that's got the purple blink to it. Well, that's the good news, is the scout we can shoot down. Yeah, so I got to fight through the scout before I can get to the fighter. So, hey Heinz, how you doing? Good to see you. I wasn't gonna live stream tonight, but here I am. How about that? Beware, escorting UFOs always show aggressive. You need to defeat the escort before you can engage the main UFO. So shooting down an escorting UFO provides XP and kills for your pilots, but they never result in a crash. They don't crash for a mission. They just give you kills and experience. The more aggressive you are in shooting down UFOs, the main ones, and the more interceptors you keep on a continent, the higher chance for an escort. Yeah, but I'm not going to keep less than 6 on a continent because I need them. So I guess we're just going to be seeing escorts a lot. Oh, this new Squadron Unleashed is taking me a while to get used to. Let's see what else. We've read this now. Let's not show it again. And here we go. So we got to go against the scout first. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave the leader for the fighter. I'm hoping I can take 2 of us out. We're going to have Goose and Burnsy go out on the... Now enough, our air game went through... We got a lot of our air game early, so we had a good chunk, almost a full week for repairs to happen on our air game. So, and this is also in Europe. I still have some, I think 1 or 2 repairing over, unless enough time, maybe only 1 now, in North America that are being repaired, and all of them in Asia are still being repaired. So don't let this one continent fool you, Heinz. Don't let that. Who has the Phoenix? I don't want to take Goose. I want to leave the Phoenix cannon for the fighter. So we're going to have Burnsy and Dog's Body Bader go out. I guess we'll just do balanced, because it's aggressive already. We're going to do balanced with these 2. Dog's Body and Burnsy. We'll leave the Phoenix cannon available to shoot down the bombing fighter, I hope. Ooh, I'm so nervous now. This is our first escort. This is crazy. Oh, auto? Oh, if you just don't want to choose whether you want them to go out on balanced, aggressive, and defensive, I think. Yeah, it just fights them. I don't think you mess with the air battle. It just tells you. I think it might just. Oh, this is how far away you're gonna be. Close, long, or auto. Well, I'm going out balanced, so that should put me at mid-range, and I do not have them. It is a distance thing. but I'm keeping it on. I've been keeping it on auto because I do not have the game set. I should double check to make sure that it hasn't changed. I don't have it set right now to go automatically close range because I've learned it almost pays to be medium, Heinz, is what I'm kind of learning, because in close range, it lets you shoot the Vulcan cannon, but the Stingray missiles lose, what, 15% aim or something? So it ends up being about the same as the aim at balanced. And so I figure they're harder to hit balanced a tiny bit than they are on aggressive. So I've been trying to play them balanced recently, and we'll see if that works. I got 2 going out. Here we go. We got to shoot down an escort. Otherwise, we can't even get our potential Phoenix cannon in there against the fighter. Holy smokes. We got ourselves a situation here.
Bangs out.
There's the escort. Come on, keep hitting. No, we're missing. Keep hitting. Come on, guys. Hit, hit, hit.
Nearing strike range. Disengaging.
Lost.
Okay. That didn't go well. The escort's still there.
Contact detected.
So I gotta bring Kaiser. I gotta bring in a better hitter. His aim is 42. I'm gonna bring in Anthros to go with him. And we're gonna take these 2 in. Then I'm gonna have Tough Love and Goose if we can take out this guy, go after the... Yeah, escorts have got to be eliminated. I think you got to shoot down the escort before you can even get to the other airship. So we're going to have our air game decimated over here. But we need to stop this bombing run. So let's get it going.
Engaging bogey.
Come on, let's get them early hits. Not early misses like that one. Everybody's missing. Oh, we got a hit. Oh, we got to abort. And now I'm down to my last sortie.
Contact detected.
And this ain't going so well. So I gotta bring the Phoenix, I gotta bring this one, except I don't want the Phoenix cannon. Well, what I can do is take it balanced to try and shoot down the scout. And as soon as we take down the scout, I move Goose forward. No cash. You just gotta fight through the damn thing. He just gives you experience. He just gives you experience, I think. I could take an extra ship, but nobody else is available. Oh, this is just not good. The air game, the bane of our existence right now.
We're in pursuit. Approaching target now.
Oh, Goose is already hurting. Goose is gone. I can't even shoot down the freaking escort.
Lost.
I have no air game in Europe right now. The bombing took place.
Contact detected.
We gotta let an hour go by. I'm afraid if I scan, we'll automatically lose it. Already, we're letting an hour go by. I'm probably gonna lose the airships.
Contact detected.
Recovering 1 hour for both. It's got to be less than an hour. I'm hoping. A scout wrecked the entire fleet. I know. It just pisses me off. What's going on here, guys? I'm gonna have to research the frickin' scout. And let a little more time go by. As little as possible so I can maybe get out some damaged ships to get a shot. Do something.
Contact detected.
Yeah, I'm taking out damaged ships. Kaiser. And Dogs Bader Body Booty Birder. So repairing 18 days, repairing 6 days. So this is my last hurrah. It is my last hurrah right here. And I'll have no ships left. All for the ill-fated bombing run.
Enemy is padlocked.
Can we hit, guys? Can we hit, guys? I'm just tired of watching these. We took the one out. Except we have nothing left for this guy.
Lost.
So the bombing run is going to take place. That was terrible. That was... We're wiped out in Germany.
Contact detected.
Yeah, there's... We got hit enough on everybody else that we... We'll check.
Contact detected.
Yeah, nobody else can go out now, so we're done. Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Sehr schlecht. Oh. And panic in Germany as a result because the bombing run was successful. Nothing. Oh, that was just pathetic. That was so frustrating. We couldn't shoot down with how many airships we just missed over and over and over again. Okay. Got our laser strike rifle. Two more scientists. I'm getting low on alloys, though. I gotta be careful, but for scientists... I'm gonna start crying for alloys, so I'm gonna have to start turning down some of those.
Contact detected.
Oh, we're back in Germany. This is Nap of Earth Scout. So this might be a landing. This might be a research mission. This one we will ignore, and we should have a landed scout.
Contact detected.
And there it is. That doesn't look like Germany on most maps I use. But it has landed in Germany, and we have a landed scout to take care of. It's early in the month. It should not be a trap. It should not be a trap. And after that air game, I'm feeling a little... Oh, I don't know how to say it nicely. A little pissed off right now. Yeah, more than likely with the scout at this point, I guess there's enough... They have enough resources where it could actually be a harvest too. But gonna have minimal chance of a trap. Yeah, it looks the Swedish part of Germany. You know, that Swedish part of Germany. Or the yeah, that's just what it is. Okay. I'm just going to ignore that for now because I'm in no frame of mind to be picking out a team for this thing at the moment. We'll deal with this when I come back to stream again on what is most likely looking like Monday. I'll be streaming this Monday on a road. That's how some of my things have changed. Basically, what's coming up, because things are a little different here with my driver's license. I got my driver's license here in Poland, my Polish driver's license, but it's scheduled to expire when a month after my US one expires on my birthday, which is tomorrow. The Polish one expires a month from then, and part of the Polish process for extending your renewal is a physical. So I just got the physical scheduled. They weren't openings, and all of a sudden it popped up. So that's why we did this little shift in schedules. It's on Monday. I'm doing that, so I'll be in end up being in Wrocław for that, and so I'll stream at family's place up there. It looks like on Monday, but that's what it looks like. And Sunday is not a guaranteed stream also, so I made those updates to the schedule just to show everybody. Yeah, my late edition here on Wednesday, and then tentative. Sunday, instead of being for sure, is now tentative. I will stream if I can on Sunday. And then next week should be back to normal, but I'll just be out of town Monday night, which is fine. I've streamed from their place before, so... yeah, the renewal here, my father, who drove into his 80s, and probably shouldn't have, I kind of wish this had been in place for him. How do you tell your father you can't drive, especially when he's on his own and he's not living with you and you don't have a lot of control over what he does or does not do at certain points? So, yeah. There's good and bad to that, I guess. There's good and bad to that. But I got to take a physical to get it renewed. And it's based, I think, the length of how... Hopesan, you can tell me if I'm wrong, too, since you might be a little more familiar with it than me. And then, I think depending on how good my physical is, depends on maybe how long they extend it for. I don't know. Maybe since I'm just have my residency card, they won't extend it that long anyway. I don't know. We'll all find out. But that's what kind of made the little hiccup in my schedule and got me to be able to record tonight. So there, the life of Zigzag. But I'm still ready to leave town and have some fun. Yeah, it's entirely up to the doctor. That freaks me out. I think I'm in good health, but I hope I have a friendly doctor. And just in case, because not every doctor I've dealt with, I had to arrange so somebody could go with me in case I need translation, because my doctor lingo in Polish is totally inadequate. So I have some help along with me. So, yeah, exactly. I won't say what I do for fun. I won't tell them my hobby. I like walking around town, I'll show you. I have a video of me I take when I'm walking around town. I have one of those. I'll make sure I have it with me so I can prove that I'm inactive. Well, I don't just sit here. But, yeah, so that's what's going on in my life. So thank you, everybody. I'm glad a lot of you, so many of you were able to make it here for a last-minute stream. I really appreciate that, too. Really, really appreciate that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Yeah, I'm busy commanding an army. That's a good one. Yeah. Share with me any ins and outs I need to know about this checkup. So we'll cross our fingers, hope it goes well. Or maybe because I don't think there's only certain doctors that can do this too. So scary thought. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, today went really well at the beginning, and then disappointingly well at the end. We had our opportunity. We had the full airships there to counter the bombing run, and we failed in our job. Once again, the air game has failed us. Whether I'm playing it wrong, I don't understand this mod properly. Am I using things wrong in it? I just don't know. I don't see enough going on. Well, we do have an entire, we can get lucky. Maybe the next covert Exalt cell will show up in Germany. Everybody cross your fingers for that result, because that would really, really help us. Really, really help us. Well, it is a weak point, but what did I have available to really change that? It's just a weak point right now. The only way to counter this is numbers. I thought we had good numbers of airships, but not when a frickin' scout decimates the air game. There's nothing you can do about that. I mean, nothing you can do about that. So, c'est la vie. Yeah, it's its own mod. There's no other mod that should affect the air game but that one. And I've been through it, and I think it's balanced, but I'll take a look at all the settings, and maybe something randomly changed on its own. You know how these mods sometimes can be. Well, we'll see. I'm not giving up. We're not out of the running yet. We can get lucky when we scan. We'll have at least a couple Exalt scans this month, and we can get lucky with those, and one of them can show up in Germany, and we're going to think positive that Exalt has a cell in Germany, and we're going to make that happen. There. That's my political stumping. That's why I don't hold any elective office. It's not so great. So, yeah, Flyboy's disappointing. Not good. Not good on this one. So, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight as I leave for a few days. You guys can hold down the fort. Thank you, thank you. This is XCom signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time. Whether it's Sunday or Monday, one of those two will be ramping it back up again. Thanks so much, everybody. Ciao.